Hi, everyone. Welcome in, and I'm so excited that you're here. It means you're ready to unlock your glow, embrace self care for a radiant life, and create a sustainable routine that's right for you. My name is Keisha Congelosi, and I am the founder of Happy Glow Wellness. My mission is to help as many people as I can to truly feel healthy and happy. Self care has been an important aspect of my entire life, but in 2020, I was diagnosed with an autoimmune condition called Graves' disease. And it completely stopped me in my tracks. It made me reevaluate everything that I was doing from a mental, emotional, spiritual, physical, anything and everything I had to reevaluate. And ultimately, my doctor gave me 8 weeks before I needed to have surgery. And so I took things in my own hands and really started to make some changes. And those changes, after the 8 weeks, I was able to come back with the best blood work that I've had in several years. And I was able to do that with my daily habits. So I started really focusing on my self care, which included adding in meditation, adding in daily walks, adding Reiki energy work, consuming really good food for myself, and setting boundaries and really making myself a priority. And through this journey, I was really able to identify how everything is connected. So everything that we do every single day affects something else or affects our future self. And so that's why I want to help you create a self care routine because it's really important to me. I firsthand understand the power of a good self care routine. So, a little bit of background about me is that I am a Reiki master, a classically trained certified Pilates instructor in both mat and equipment. I'm a soon to be integrated health coach with Dr. Keisha Ewers. I'm also doing the soul reading method with Nikki Novo. And during the day, I'm a chief happiness officer at Barlele and Creative Shizzle. So, as you can see, I truly take health and wellness seriously, and it's an integral part of my day and life. Today, we're going to be talking about what brings you joy, integrating self care into your day and how to implement it. And then we're going to finish off with a Reiki meditation. So, what you'll need is a notebook and pen, a quiet space for the meditation, and just an open mind. All right, we're going to start with talking about your self care ritual. So, this is what you're currently doing now. This may be not a lot, or maybe you're doing a lot of different things, but it's really reviewing what you're doing now and then how we can improve upon it. This quote really encompasses today and kind of the message that I want to get across. So, your body holds deep wisdom. Trust in it, learn from it, nourish it, watch your life transform, and be healthy. This quote is so true. Your body holds the wisdom. You are intuitive. You have your own tuition. You know, that gut feeling that you get. You have the ability to listen to your body and try and figure out what it's telling you. Make the changes now. Trust in what your body is saying and what it needs. Learn from it, nourish it, and then you're going to see your life transform. I wouldn't be sitting here today if I hadn't gone through what I've been through. So just keep this in the back of your mind. So, as I've mentioned, everything is connected. Everything that we're consuming is affecting something else. Everything that's going inside of our body is affecting something else. So, your body, your mind, your spirit, all of those things impact your health. So, for example, if your adrenals are out of whack and you keep pushing yourself and you keep pushing yourself, those adrenals are going to keep firing and keep having issues, and it's just going to get worse. And if you don't take care of it, then you're going to start to experience other ailments. So that could be gut issues or hormone issues, which then leads to thyroid issues, which then leads to a whole host of other issues. So whether or not you know it or not, everything that you're doing outside of your body and inside of your body is connected. And it really impacts you now and then for your future as well. So just because you're not seeing something doesn't mean that it's not happening or that it's not affecting something. So for example, say you have a food sensitivity to gluten, and after you eat gluten, your stomach hurts, but you don't want to give up gluten, and you're not really seeing any issues other than your stomach hurts after eating it. But what you're not realizing is that every time you're eating gluten, you are destroying your gut lining. You are causing issues internally, which then those issues internally manifest into things externally. And it's just this whole cycle of things. So by not listening to your body when you're eating gluten and having these issues, it's really going to impact your future self. So I just want to kind of keep that in mind as we talk through things today. I know it's kind of always in the back of everyone's minds, but what are you going to do about it? How are you going to improve your life so that certain things won't happen or will get better with your self-care routine? So why is self-care important? You can see here the list of reasons why I think self-care is important, and this is just a handful. So it promotes physical health by reducing the risk of chronic disease, which I know firsthand. Improves your immune function, which in the wintertime, and I guess year round now, we really want to make sure our immune systems are functioning at the top level. It increases energy levels, which who doesn't want that? Reduces stress, anxiety, and depression, promotes a positive mindset. It increases your self-esteem. The list goes on and on. Self-care is not selfish. It's an essential practice for maintaining your overall well-being. And it can really take a lot of different forms, which we'll talk about. It's super individualized. So just because your friend does something or your parents do something, that doesn't mean that it's going to be right for you. It's important to really listen to your body as you start to implement self-care, because it might be that the things that you think it needs may not be the right fit. And it really is a lifelong journey. And just because what you're doing today isn't working doesn't mean that it won't work in the future, or maybe you just need to make some adjustments. It really is a personal journey. And with that journey can come in some challenges. So I want us to spend some time reflecting on what are your top challenges. So pull out your pen and paper and start to think through your top challenges. And just write down a couple. I've given you some examples here. Maybe it's a lack of time. Maybe you feel guilty for prioritizing yourself. You don't know where to start. Maybe you have difficulty setting boundaries, which we'll talk about today. Maybe you think it's too expensive, lack motivation, or maybe you're just a little resistant to change. So just take a moment and write down what you think are your top challenges. All right, so we're going to start with a just quick little meditation. And I just want you to start to rub your hands together, get some energy going in your body. Bring your hands to heart center. We're going to close your eyes, and I want you to take a nice deep inhale in and exhale out. Relax those shoulders. Inhale in. Exhale out. And then I want you to do a day in review. So what does your typical day look like? Start to think through your day. How does your morning start off? What are you feeling in the morning? What does your afternoon look like? How are you feeling in the afternoon? How do you feel in the evening? How do you feel before bed? What does that typical schedule look like? And how do you feel throughout the day? And if you need to open your eyes and take down some notes to capture those feelings, please feel free. And now I want you to think about, what are you doing now for self-care? And how does that make you feel when you do those self-care acts and habits? How are you implementing self-care into your life now? Where do you feel that in your body? Just take a few more seconds. We're going to take a nice deep inhale in. Exhale it out. You can open your eyes. If you need to shake it out a little bit, you can. Take some notes. How are you feeling throughout your day? All right, now I want to talk about, what are your goals? So what are your goals in life? What are your mental, physical, emotion, financial, or other goals that you have? So on your paper, draw out mental, physical, emotional, financial. If you want to do boxes, you can do boxes, kind of putting them in their own buckets. So what are your goals? You can just write a few things. You can always come back to this later. Just trying to write out a few goals here under each of these. All right, now we're going to list your paper from 1 to 10. And we're going to write down 10 things that bring you joy. And then we're going to align these back to our goals. So go ahead and write down 1 through 10. And then I want you to start listing out things that bring you joy. And I have a few examples here if you are having trouble thinking about it, but I really want you to think what it is. What is something that either you do now or that you want to try and do in the future that just lights you up or feels good in your body? Maybe it's meditation. Maybe it's starting to get outside more and take walks. Maybe it's starting to read. Maybe it's starting to get more sleep. Maybe it's starting to go sit in the sauna or use a red light, which my red light therapy, that's a non-negotiable. If you guys need a recommendation on a red light, please let me know. It's something that I use every single day. Maybe you want to start taking more breaks. Maybe you want to start eating healthier. Just write down 10 things that bring you joy. And then I want you to draw a line from that joy to your goals. So which goal does that fall under? And then I want you to start thinking about your challenges. So say you wrote down one of your challenges is a lack of time. And I want you to identify which of your joys maybe doesn't take a lot of time. Maybe you can do 5 minutes of stretching. We're going to go into your day a little bit deeper, but I just want you to start thinking about how some of these joys can be implemented with your goals and alleviate some of those challenges that you're facing. And I just have to talk about one of my favorite things that I do is Pilates. This is something that I found years ago, and it's completely changed my life. And it really brings what we're talking about together. So it is an exercise program developed by Joseph Pilates, and it really helps bring the mind, body, and spirit into this like holistic workout. It's not weird. I mean, some of the movements are different, but it really is focusing on your mind and body and spirit. It's low impact, which is amazing. It helps really tone your body. And every time I do it, it makes me feel so good afterwards. I know it's gaining a lot of popularity recently, so you may have heard about it. But it really is truly one of those things that I will do for the rest of my life. And so I just wanted to give you a little glimpse of that. It really helps reduce stress, reduce pain, increase your flexibility. It changes your mood after every session, and it's individualized. So if you're just starting working out or you have an injury or an ailment, the exercises are modifiable. And so it really is an exercise for everyone. All right, so now that you have your joys written out, we're going to talk about how to implement this into your day. So first, we're going to assign your joys, we're going to review your schedule, and then we're going to implement. So you're going to take your list of joys and assign which ones would fall within a daily, monthly, quarterly/yearly schedule. So what I mean by that is, say you want to implement reading. That could be a daily goal of yours. Say you want to start walking. That could be daily. Say you're wanting to start to get massages. Maybe that's a monthly goal or a quarterly goal. So start looking at your list and assigning which one falls under which category. And then after you do that, you're going to assign the amount of time you want to dedicate to each joy. So this could be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, 1 minute, whatever you think is realistic for you. And these don't have to be set in stone, just kind of like a general, I want to use my red light for 30 minutes every night. Or I want to volunteer once a quarter. Whatever it is. All right, step 2, we're going to review your schedule. And this is going to be kind of like your typical schedule. I know schedules change all the time and they're always different. But I want you to think about that typical day that we reviewed in your meditation. And I want you to really start to think about when you are most productive and when you are least productive. So say you are most productive in the morning. That might be the time where you actually want to focus on your work or your job or something that's more difficult to do during the day. And then if you're least productive in the afternoon, that might be where you want to take a break and be able to go for a walk or add in some stretching or exercise. So really think through your day and spend some time kind of reviewing that schedule from when you wake up to when you go to bed at night. So I know we see a lot of influencers maybe doing a morning routine, and that's amazing. I personally am not a morning person. So when I wanted to add meditation into my day, I actually do it before I go to sleep at night. So that's what I mean, like review your schedule, look at yourself, figure out what works for you. If you're not a morning person, probably not going to want to get up and meditate. Maybe you do. Maybe that's something that you want to try. And then I want you to start looking at your schedule to find when you have time. So we assign those times before, whether they're 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, and look to see where you have blank spots in your schedule. So if you have calls from 9 to 11 every day, and at 12 you have a break, maybe that's where you put something from your joy list in. Or maybe the evening is a better time for you to schedule in a bath or whatever it is. So you just have to first review your schedule, figure out when you need to dedicate time to your task, and when you need to dedicate your time to your job or your family or whatever it is. And then you've got to find the little pockets of time where you can add stuff in. All right, so now we're going to try and implement this. So I really want you to let go of your worries and focus on what makes you happy. So being happy should be one of your goals. And I want that for all of you. And adding in your self-care routine is really going to help start to make sure that you're on the path to happiness. All right, so to implement these schedules that we've started working out, and you may still be working on yours and you may need to adjust it as you go along, but you have to start putting yourself first. No one is going to do your self-care for you. You have to do it yourself. You have to put yourself first. No one is thinking about you other than you. You have to set boundaries. So if at 1 p.m. on Wednesdays and Fridays, you want to go outside and take a walk, block your calendar and take your walk. If every other Saturday you want to take a Pilates class, block your calendar, make that time. Tell your family that you're taking that time for yourself. I know it's easier said than done, but you have to take this seriously and you have to put yourself first. You have to set these boundaries. You have to make self-care a priority. And if you don't, it never will become a priority. One of the things that we've done at my job is we were identifying that we were having all these client calls every single day and we weren't giving ourselves time to do the work. So something that we did at work was we only schedule calls on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So that gave us Monday, Wednesday, Friday to have that time to actually do the work. Now, I'm not saying we don't have calls on those days, but we try not to schedule calls those days so that us and our team have the time that they need and have set those boundaries so that we can get our jobs done. We can implement self-care into our day. We can have that work-life balance that we all want. And one of the things that I have found personally that helps me the most, one of my top tips, tricks that I have, is setting reminders and timers for yourself. So I have a lot of moving pieces throughout my day. I'm managing a lot, juggling a lot, and sometimes I don't know what time it is. I start working, and next thing I know, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I have no idea how that happened. And so for me personally, setting reminders and timers has drastically changed my life. I have 3 timers set to make sure that I've eaten lunch. So if you are the type of person that needs to set timers or reminders, I highly recommend this. Utilize your phone. There's a lot of different apps to track your habits or set reminders or alert you. You can do stuff on your calendar. So really start to use technology in your favor. This has been super helpful. I have a reminder to go sit outside if it's a sunny day. I have a reminder to go for a walk. I have a reminder to do Pilates. I have a reminder after so often to get up and stretch. So really making those automations so that you don't forget, so that you can implement these self-care practices into your day. And if you have any questions about that, please feel free to email me and I'm happy to help you out. And I just want to remind everyone it's okay to set boundaries. I know it feels really scary at first, and maybe you're really great at it already, but I know for most people it's hard to set the boundaries, but it's okay and it's needed. And once you start doing it, I promise you will feel a lot better. Okay, so now we're going to do a Reiki meditation. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Reiki if you want to just like go ahead and get into a comfortable position if you need to move around. But if you're not familiar about Reiki, Reiki is a Japanese healing technique that supports your body's natural ability to heal. It helps relax you, it helps reduce stress. It really encompasses that mind, body, emotional, and spiritual healing on all levels. And basically, it's energy medicine and it's super powerful. And when I started doing Reiki, it really transformed my life. And part of the glow and happy glow wellness is because of Reiki. I always get told I'm glowing, and I really do think part of that is from the Reiki work that I do. I also think it's because of these other self-care practices that I do, but Reiki really does help you glow from the inside out. And I've listed a few benefits here. Reduces stress and inflammation, calms down your nervous system, enhances your well-being. I would say the number one thing that I hear from people is it improves their sleep, boosts your mood, balances your energy, increases your body awareness. This is just a handful of benefits, but just wanted to mention that in case you are not familiar with Reiki. All right, so I want everyone to get in their comfortable position, close your eyes, and we will begin our meditation. Hope you enjoy. Welcome to this guided meditation for integrating self-care into your day. This meditation will help you relax, heal, ground into your new self-care practices, and cleanse your body of your limiting beliefs as I work with your energy. As we move through each section of your body, you may begin to feel the heat of the energy working. Make sure you're in a comfortable position, either sitting or lying down, and gently close your eyes. If you need to move around at any point, please feel free to do so. Now let's take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, think the word release. Let go of any tension in your body. Start to focus on your breathing. Inhaling for 4 counts, holding for 4 counts, and exhaling for 8 counts. We'll do this first one together. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, hold for 4, 3, 2, 1, breathe out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue breathing with this pattern for 3 more cycles. Now allow yourself to fully relax and be present in this moment. If you would like to invite in any spirit guides, angels, or past loved ones for their guidance, you may do so now. Begin by bringing your attention back to your breath. Notice the natural rhythm of your breathing, without trying to change it in any way. Simply observe the sensation of the breath as it enters and leaves your body. Feel the rise and fall of your chest or the gentle expansion and contraction of your belly. As we work through your body, you might start to notice colors, images, and sensations. You can mentally take note of these, but continue to allow your mind to relax. If you have any outside thoughts creep in, refocus on your breath and visualize your body in its perfect form. Now imagine it's a beautiful day, warm and sunny. You're walking down a path in a beautiful forest. As you breathe in the life energy of the forest with each step that you take. Feel the energy of the earth flowing up through the bottoms of your feet. As you walk, you notice another path going off to the right. You feel compelled to follow this path. As you follow this path, you come to a clearing in the forest, and in the middle of the clearing is a small hill covered with soft grass. When you get to the top of the hill, lie down in the grass. Feel the grass and earth beneath your body and gaze up into the sky. Gaze up into the sky and see the clouds. As you're gazing up, a beautiful, bright, warm light starts to beam down. This is no ordinary light. It comes from the high heavens. The light shines all around you and flows into your body through the top of your head. It fills you with warmth and feelings of safety and love. Now gaze directly into the light, and as you do so, the light begins to guide you into your body, starting at the top of your head. Feel the energy begin to warm up on the top of your head. Visualize my hand scanning over your body and opening yourself up for this energy. Start to think about your list of joys that you wrote down. Where do you feel this in your body? Lean into the joy and excitement it brings you to start to integrate these practices into your life. Visualize yourself doing your new self-care routine. As you visualize, how does it make you feel? What sensations do you feel in your body? Start to feel the tension, stress, and anxiety release as this joyful energy begins to fill your body. Hold on to that feeling. take a moment to scan your entire body from your head down to your feet. Notice any areas that may still be holding tension or discomfort, tightness or heaviness. Notice what colors come up for you. Are you receiving any messages from your body? With each breath, send gentle waves of relaxation and healing to those areas you feel like you need it the most. Allow those areas to soften and release. Now imagine the white light flowing up from the earth into your feet, into your legs, into your hips, and into your tummy, up to your chest, down through your arms, up into your shoulders, into your neck, and beaming out the top of your head. Now allow that energy to flow back down from your head into your throat, out into your shoulders, down into your arms and hands, filling up your chest, filling up your belly, down into your hips, down into your legs, and down again, out through your feet and into the earth. Keep the cycle of energy flowing through you and let the light heal anything you may need to heal within your mind, body, or spirit. Notice the glow that is rising from within. Feel the power of your new self-care routine. Feel the glow unlocking from within and expanding out into your aura, cleansing away any of your challenges and limiting beliefs. As we come to the end of this meditation, take a moment to express gratitude for your body and all that it does for you. Know that you can return to this state of awareness and relaxation whenever you need to bring balance and healing to your body. Gently bring your awareness back to your breath. Take a big, deep breath in, and as you exhale, you can slowly open your eyes. Take a moment to stretch and move your body, bringing yourself back to the present moment. As this session gets integrated into your life and you embrace what's come up for you today, hold on to the sensation of unlocking your glow. Thank you for going on this journey with me. May you carry this sense of awareness and healing with you throughout your day, week, month, and year. Welcome back, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the meditation and that you're feeling nice and relaxed. Take a few moments and just think about how you feel. Wiggle your toes and fingers. If you need to stand up and move around, please feel free. Hopefully that meditation will help you implement the self-care into your day. And I want to do a quick recap of kind of what we've covered today. So number one, you need to start putting yourself first. Remember, nobody's going to do your self-care for you. Nobody is going to take care of you. They will help you. I'm not saying they won't, but you have to put yourself first. You have to set your boundaries. They have to be clear. You have to make self-care a priority. Revisit your list of joys when needed. So my list of joys from a year ago may be different than what they are today. So every so often, maybe revisit the list and see if you need to make any adjustments. This list of joys is also amazing if you're having a bad day and you're in a funk. Go to your list of joys and do something that's on that list, and you will be amazed at how your mindset shifts after you've done something that brings you joy. I really want to encourage you guys to try something new. And once you try it, maybe you don't love it. That's fine. You don't have to keep doing it. But I just want you to try something new. Maybe you've heard of some cool new thing, or your friend is trying something. Just try it and see. Maybe it's something that you like. My partner, John, was not into meditation at all. And one night where he was having trouble falling asleep, and I said, "Hey, do you want to listen to my meditation that I fall asleep to?" And now he cannot fall asleep without it. He loves it. He tried something new and it's drastically changed his life. And then I also want to encourage you to keep realistic expectations. So just because we see certain people getting up at 5 a.m. and doing this 3 or 4 hour long morning routine, that doesn't mean it's right for you. Maybe it is. I don't know. You will need to decide that. But really keeping expectations and knowing that this is going to be a journey. You may not see immediate results, but I promise you, if you're putting yourself first and really taking self-care seriously, you will eventually see the results. Remember, you're doing this for yourself now, but also for your future self. And your future self will thank you for doing those items now. So a saying that I always like to say is glow so hard. So I want all of you guys to just go out and glow so hard. And I thought putting together a self-care planner to implement your new self-care routine might be helpful. So I have a free download for you guys. And then I also offer a Glow Up, Activate Your Radiance from Within session. If you'd like to learn more, you can go to my website, happyglowwellness.com. This is a one-on-one, 1 hour Reiki session where I really dive into your energy and start to help you kind of figure out what's going on with your body, bringing more body awareness to you, healing you with the Reiki energy. It's a really amazing session. It's done distantly. It's not in person. It's just a really cool session. I've seen a lot of great results from it. So I wanted to give you guys a $75 off discount. If you visit the link below, you will find the discount. You can find to schedule and find the discount there. So if you want to stay connected, you can follow me on Instagram at Happy Glow Wellness. My email, if you have any questions or need any help, it's Keisha at happyglowwellness.com. My website again is happyglowwellness.com. And I always like to say you glow differently when you're happy. So thank you guys so very much for being here today. I'm so excited to see where your self-care journey takes you. And remember, glow today, glow every day. And I wish you all the luck. Thank you guys so much.